Alrighty guys, welcome back here to Factorio. I hope we're all doing great. In this video, we're gonna check out how to produce military science packs. We're gonna do so in order to continue the research here for our new base and playthrough through 2020. And it's been a little bit of a break. I do apologize. I've been having some struggles with some allergic reactions to the pollen in the air. Now, I've said this 1,000 times on the channel already, but this is the first time I'm making a Factorio video since it started becoming difficult. Anywho, yeah, we want to produce some military science packs and we want to feed them over to our labs here for some research. Now, the issue is that we can see here on military science packs that the raw resources that we need down here when hovering is 10 bricks, 10 coal, and 9 iron plates, 5 copper plates, and 1 steel plate. Is that what you call it? No. Yeah, it's steel plate. Nice. The only issue is we have no coal on our main bus. We're gonna pull a line or two of coal down here, but in order to do so, I think we need to mine a little bit more. Or just have a separate source for this, because we don't want to take from the source that goes into power production, because that could turn out really bad. Let's have a look at this here. We have we have this line of coal here going into the brick production and into the plate production, and as we can see, the flow from it's pretty slow, but that could be because pretty much the entire base is just sitting idle at the time, because we can't research anymore without the military science packs. So yeah, this is gonna be a video on how we create or mass produce the military science packs for our, I would call it a beginner base. So sit back, relax, and I'll take you through it. I haven't had anything, I don't have a specific plan in mind. We're building freely like I think most people do. No blueprints, just our brain and fixing the problems as we go along. So I'm gonna start by just stealing some coal from here, and we will see if this turns out to be a bad idea later down the road. Also, I'm gonna figure out how we're gonna approach this, if we're gonna sneak between here or if we're gonna go around and up. I'm thinking we go around and up actually. That is probably a better idea. But okay, we should have some coal coming here. On Jesus Christ, it's slow. I'm so used to having faster belts, but this is the way it is for now. We do have, yeah, we can produce faster belts, but for now we're gonna stick with the yellows until we really feel like we need to upgrade this here, which might be soon, but not now. Okay, we're gonna make the production happen all the way up here, because as you can see, that's kind of the layout that I've been going for here. This is necessities, like walls, turrets, and ammo for our defense system, and all of the other production is happening right up here. And I think that's how we're gonna continue down here until we hit the water. Then we might have to do some expanding out here, but we will see once we get there. Okay. We have a bunch of assembling machines, and I can see that we can create some even faster assembling machines. They are, yeah, these are 0.5 in crafting speed, and these are 0.75, so quite a bit faster. I would say 50% faster if my math is correct. I don't know if we'll use those right now. We'll actually go with the original ones and then probably upgrade in the future. And let's see here. We're gonna start with the first ingredient, which is piercing rounds magazine. And I'm gonna check because we're being attacked and we seem to be fine. Okay, in order to create those we need copper, steel, and firearm magazine. And in order to create the firearm magazine we just need a bunch of iron plates. So we're gonna steal a row here, jump underneath, go all the way up here. There we go. So we need to create a bunch of those. I'm actually gonna start a little bit further up, like right around here. And since these use so many iron plates, sometimes a normal installer can't keep up. So either you can have 2 of those instead of a fast installer, because actually 2 installers use less power than 1 fast installer. Even 3, I think. Yeah, even 3 is just slightly less power than a fast installer. Now, when it comes to optimizing the game and the performance of your base, I would say a fast installer is probably better. But in our case, we're gonna roll with 3 installers, because, you know, I think it looks kinda cool. Let's select firearm magazines here, and it's now being loaded up. Yeah, okay, so let's grab those and just see if 2 are enough. Okay, 2 is enough. 2 is enough. That is fine. That is great. I'm gonna pull that over here. Looking at these here, we only need 1 firearm magazine, 1 steel plate, but we need 5 copper plates. So we can put this bad boy right here. Select piercing round magazine. We're gonna pull some steel and some copper up here. I'm actually gonna pull on the right side here, because I do not want to go any closer to the train here, because we have a plan in mind for this train, and that is to transport plastics down here in the future. So we're leaving some space for that, and we're gonna pull this on the other side here and straight up. And that is looking pretty cool. We could have split them into, you could have taken the 2 resources and had them on 1 belt. Now also we need to think about one more thing here, and that is that we are mass producing. This is not looking like mass production to me. This is looking like we are producing one little assembling machine here, and you see the production rate is really slow. You can actually see this here. The crafting speed here when creating the piercing round magazine. You can see it in the little, what's it called, toolbar? Toolbar is not a thing, damn it. Info panel is what I'm gonna call it. Okay, so we need to figure out how to mass produce this here in a good way. I am thinking we have a row of these going out here, or we could have a row going up. So we're gonna remove this here again, all the way down here, like so. This one here as well, and let's rethink this. I'm gonna go all the way up here, and I am thinking if we have a look at, let's see here, the military science, we can see that we need 1 piercing round magazine, 1 grenade, but 2 walls. So 2 walls is gonna be the thing that we need to produce the most of. So we need twice the amount of production when it comes to walls compared to the other resources. So I'm gonna say let's produce 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is perfect. The best way to do this is still to deliver it one at a time. Now I've learned a new way of designing this here when doing my modded base. So I'm gonna see if I can do that design here as well, and maybe we can learn something new. And that is looking pretty goddamn neat. So yeah, it's very easy to expand out now, and I guess it wasn't that bad of idea to show you. It's actually a pretty neat way of doing it. We can continue expanding, upgrading belts and do whatever, and it's just gonna work. So yeah, they are producing, but it's pretty goddamn slow. You can do the same thing as we did here, but now we're adding all of the belts up. I'm actually gonna do the reverse way this time, because it needs to connect up with the rest of the system. And there we go, that is looking pretty cool. Since they're all adding on one side and not on both, we don't really need the splitters here. We can actually just do this. And that is perfectly fine as well. Okay, now we have the piercing rounds production. Now we need some grenades. We go into the combat tab and we find some grenades here, and it's just coal and iron plates. Pretty goddamn basic. Grenades, we need the same amount as the red ammo over here. We're gonna follow out here so we stay within the same height and do something like this. We do 5 of those as well. We're gonna go all the way down here in order to grab our coal that we added here before. And we're just gonna extend all the way up. Looking at this here, we need 10 coal and 5 iron plate. We could try and like add them to the same belt, so I'm gonna show you a different design here as well that is actually pretty neat. So we have 1 belt of that going up, and we have 1 belt of this. Now if we would maximize, oh, I actually need to create some more underground belts, but we should have some produced over here, so I can just go and grab them. So if we were to maximize production here of what the belts can provide in amount of resources, we would need 2 belts of coal and 1 belt of iron plate. Okay, let's pull this line of iron plates here, and we'll remove these here, and we will start by splitting them up. And let's actually give them a recipe so they can start producing grenades. And they're getting their iron plates, and I'll drink some water. And they're getting their coal. Now look at this. Look at the speed, it's so damn slow. Yep, so this is totally fine. We can continue on adding more and more up here, and it's just gonna be fine. We probably will have to do so even now in this production state here, where we're not producing too much. Okay, now we need 2 walls. Looking at the walls, we need 5 stone bricks, and we just have a belt going here with stone bricks, so that is very nice indeed. We're gonna go off here, do a little twisteroo here, go underneath. Now we can actually, we'll add the resources up later. Let's make the walls first. So we'll do the walls in kind of the same way. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know exactly how fast we produce walls. 0.5 second crafting time. Comparing that to a crafting time of, where is it? 8 seconds for the grenades. Yeah, we don't need a lot of the walls actually. This here is gonna be plenty for a lot of wall production. And as you can see, once it yeah, that's so fast. That is really fast. It's so fast, I don't think the normal installers will even keep up. But it's totally fine. We save a little bit of power on it, which is okay for now. We might optimize it in the future once we upgrade to the next level of assembling machines. Then we will have the fast installers as well. Now it's time to add all of these resources up in order to finally make our military science pack. So since we need we need double the amount of walls as we need the other resources, it's so easy. We can just combine these resources here up, just like so. Look at that. This is goddamn beautiful. And we forgot to put an output here, but that is easily fixed. There we go. Look at this. Yeah, the inserters can't even keep up. That's crazy. And we are gonna... let's see here. Right now they're adding it on one side. In the future, no, we'll do it. I'll just do a little cheating method here. But okay, so this is the plan here. On this belt you have one row of ammo, one row of grenades, and you have 2 rows of wall, which is exactly the production rate of this military science pack, or the resource rate, or whatever you would call it. Kind of the ratios between the resources. That's what I'm trying to say. We're gonna roll this. Actually, let me see here. We might even flip the places on this here. There we go. So we're gonna pull this. No, we're gonna leave a little space for these here. They might need it in the future. We're gonna pull this bad boy underneath here up and connect it just like so. There we go. Because we might be wanting to use fast inserters for the walls, and we're gonna have to use long-handed inserters for the other pieces here. Okay. And it's time to grab some more assembling machines, and we're gonna start at the same level here again. We have a complete setup, but as we can see, the grenades are not keeping up. That is the beauty of this setup. It is a extendable or expandable military science pack production factory blueprint thing. I guess it won't really be a blueprint, but if you follow the video, you'll know what's up. So we can just continue expanding this here if we want some more grenades. Super easily. Let's look at this here, how fast it is to expand. Can put some inserters just like this, 2 at a time. Grab the power poles. Copy the recipe, and bada bing, bada boom, we are done. We're now producing more grenades. We can even have a look at the statistics. We were producing 15 grenades a minute, and we're already up above 20. We might actually be stuck at 20. Might have been that we made 10 before. Oh, it's going down again. Oh, I guess it might be going up and down depending on how they put out the products. But as you can see, they're kind of eating up the coal here. So if we extend even further, which we might have to do, let's do a little bit more, and I'll see you another feature of. I'll show you another feature of this setup here. There we go, looking pretty good. And I put the belts in the wrong way. And we're gonna see now that we are gonna eat up a lot of coal here. So that is why we put this other belt here, in order to extend this further out here and re-add some more resources. Now we have 2 belts rolling down here, sharing resources between each other, providing resources for the assembling machines. And yeah, our brick production doesn't look very smooth, doesn't it? It seems to be going in little chunks here. What is going on down here? I think we don't really have enough production. Yeah. This is not enough, but that is a problem for another time. We're not gonna do that. I might even do it off camera. We will see what I feel like, but just increasing brick production is kind of easy. I know you guys already know how to do that. We got the military science pack rolling down here. Having a look at the base here, we can see that we can connect it up just straight down here. So best way to go back here would be either to go all the way down, out and up, or to go like above here. yeah, above there is actually looking a little bit better. All we need now is to add some long-handed inserters here, and bada bing, bada boom, we're now producing military science packs. It's fully automated, fully expandable, extendable, or whatever you would call it, for higher production rates, for newer builds, for newer assembling machines, and just overall higher output. You can even increase the output by just adding in more assembling machines, which is pretty neat if you ask me. Now I can see that we have some other issues here. There's not enough coal rolling in here, but that is something that I'll probably fix off camera. But that we can see that the military science packs are rolling in here, making their way up. I just want to see so that we are finally researching some of it, and it's making its way all the way down all of these labs. Jesus Christ, I put a lot of them here. And there we go, we are researching some flamethrower research. We can now even research weapon shooting speed, which, oh my god, that is a lot. That is very nice. Yeah, that is something that we need to do, because as we could see before, the enemies are getting pretty strong. Now, it is fully automated, and I think we're pretty done with the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a little bit here and there. If you have any tips or tricks, or if I did anything crazy or stupidly wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But as always, hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.